to the Streamers Podcast. Steven and I are on week 2 of a weight loss challenge, or as I like to call it, a commit to health challenge. And we're doing our update, see how our weeks went. Let's talk about it.
My week went poorly for weight loss. Spent too much time with family on a different side of the country. Ate at Waffle House too many times. Once, but not enough times for me. Too many times for this challenge. Not enough times for my own personal taste. Ate at Buc-ee's a couple times. Yeah.
Tell us about Buc-ee's. What'd you like there?
I got a bucket.
But of what? Wings?
No, a bucket. Like
you have to fill me in and fill everyone in.
Like seriously, Buc-ee's sells right now. They sell a bucket. Like you buy at the hardware store, a big 5-gallon bucket
of
just it's a red bucket with.
You bought a bucket. I thought you were saying you ate something. I was asking.
No. I'm more excited about the bucket I bought. I even mentioned it to my aunt, and she's like, "What? They have a $3 bucket? You can't even get a $3 bucket at Harbor Freight. You better buy that bucket." And then I took the picture of the bucket after I purchased it, and it's amazing on how quickly and easily an aunt will be proud of you when your mom won't be proud of you for anything.
And you never know when you need a bucket.
Yeah, I brought it. I might show and tell this bucket.
Bring it out. Let's bring out the bucket.
Next
Put
week,
it on the table.
Next episode, I'll have the bucket. I'll show you. I even bought a mini bucket, too. It's a little cup, but it's got a little handle, so it's a bucket, mini bucket, Buc-ee's bucket.
I heard from Steven one time on his trip, and it was him sending me a picture of the bucket.
Of the bucket. Yeah. I was pretty proud of this bucket. So, yes, my week consisted of flight and, I did exercise. That was the important thing. And during this episode, you guys are going to learn some of the stuff that I know about exercise and how to lose weight. And I know that Brandon has also been capable of losing weight. He's going to tell you all about that, too.
Do you know what I did? In the first 2 days, I did a fast. So I dropped from 324 to 315 right off the bat. All that water weight. And then I did kind of slip back into eating not so good stuff. But I managed to maintain and stay under that weight throughout the week somehow with a little bit of exercise.
Okay.
And the exercise was just me working and moving boxes around and getting organized, but
that works.
Yeah. I didn't do any. Yeah, maybe some walking, but
well, I started inspired by this challenge and a homeless man stealing a phone. Somehow, while I was chasing him down, the epiphany hit me that I have a fitness channel now.
Where can we find it?
Wildcard Workouts.
On YouTube. I love
on YouTube.
Name.
Well, those prize wheels that people spin? I spin it, and it tells me what workout I have to do. Thankfully, the first 2 episodes were just walks, and then the next one was squats, and then a run, and then today I got shuttle sprints. Yeah. You can't say the word that we grew.
Shuttle.
Yeah. You and I grew up with the self-termination word. Yeah. We can't say that here. Actually, I could say F words all day and night on YouTube, but if I say the other word for this exercise,
this specific S
word, I will this episode will disappear into the dark for all time, and I would have to bleep this word.
Did you look up the words we can't say?
No.
Okay.
I'm learning, man.
Yeah.
We're all learning.
Yeah. I've never done that either. I'm just curious. What's the list? What's the list, and how much can we say then?
Ooh, yeah, actually, that'd be a fantastic episode that no one will ever be able to see.
Yeah,
we'll just allude to these words
like that.
Yeah. To continue to lose weight, because this isn't just about losing weight over 30 days. I want to stay fit. You know, I'm about to turn 40, and it's the time. Am I going to be a couch potato, or am I going to be a rock hard fucking machine of a man?
Chuck Norris in his prime.
Yeah, no, he started he started young and stayed on that path. So you mentioned you never heard about 75 hard?
Not really.
Okay. So 75 hard is like this workout program where for 75 straight days you must do 2 workouts of 45 minutes apiece. One must be outside. You have to read 10 pages of nonfiction. This is every day. You need to drink a whole gallon of water. You need to also stick to a diet. Now, you could decide your diet. You could literally go, I'm going to eat ice cream for all 3 of my meals. And if you eat a steak, you're screwing up.
How about non-fat ice cream?
You decide your diet, but you must stick to it. So if the only limitation you decide is I'm not going to eat after 8 p.m.
That's a good run, yeah.
It's kind of good.
That's also something I've been trying to do this week. Is like, all right, let's cut it off. I went home a couple times without binge eating.
Yeah.
Made a big difference.
It ain't easy. God, especially if you stay up too late. You know, like you get hungry at 10 p.m., it's hard to get back to sleep. So if you just set one rule and then you violate it, you have to restart the 75 days.
75 days.
And then one of the other rules is that you have to take a picture of yourself every single day.
Okay. Just a selfie or like
a selfie, full body. Honestly, and to be honest, I have a feeling that this one is one of those promotional things. Like the people who invented it wanted to make it a trend. So get everyone to take pictures and post them. So
and hashtag it.
And then now it's a trend kind of thing. So it feels like an advertisement technique. I think.
Well, you can reclaim it for yourself somehow.
Yeah. Well,
76 hard.
Or actually, Wildcard 75.
Hard wild card.
Yeah,
76.
Wildcard 75, where I just decide.
Wildcard 75.
Because I'm still going to have the wheel deciding my workouts. I think that's going to be good for me down the road because I don't have to commit to any one thing. I spin the wheel, and then I have to do shuttle sprints. God, it's going to be so hard to adjust my language for that. Today, because I would never do those. I hate those. Those are the things but I hate almost all exercise.
How many do you have to do?
I was at a tennis court.
Yeah,
and I just did 10.
Oh, 10.
You know how they work.
10's a lot, yeah.
Yeah,
all the way to the floor and all the way to the tippy top. That one.
No. It's the one.
Those are like something else.
Yeah. No,
those are like pushy.
The shuttle sprints.
Yeah.
Is the one where you run like a quarter of the way, you turn back, and then you run back, and then you run halfway.
I remember.
Yeah. No, it's the one that gets you to vomit.
I was thinking burpees. I think
that one's that one's on the list. I don't want to do those. Honestly, if I just drew walk on every single exercise, I'd be happy. Because it would force me to do interesting things. Because walking is fun.
I'm trying to think of the word, but it puts a lot of motivation on you to just do it. You're just like, all right, I'm doing it for the camera.
For the camera, for myself.
Yeah.
Apparently, according to my watch, I am at 36 VO2, which is like volume of oxygen in my blood. That means that
you're watching your...
my watch tells me these stats. I didn't see it. I didn't know it. I was diving into it today. Apparently, I have the fitness of a 58-year-old, and I don't like that.
Dang.
I'm much fitter than that. I mean, give me a week of swimming and snorkeling, and my oxygen intake is far more improved. It's just it's an imprecise gadget.
And everyone around, especially around our age is dealing with this stuff, and it's something to something to just remind us, get busy.
Well, most important thing, and the whole premise of my channel, of the workout, is just get started. Just the first freaking step is always the hardest one. I mean, until you break your legs or something, but, you know, that's hypothetical. The hardest part is getting started. If you're going to run a mile, the first 10 steps is going to be the toughest part.
I notice how drastic it is for me. Like, I'll even get to the gym and I'll face that resistance. Many times I just turn around and left. And, you know, but if I get in there and I even take those steps towards, you know, whatever, the weights, and then I get those first few in, then it's like, oh, this feels good. I'm gonna finish up the workout.
Yeah.
It's all about just getting into motion and fighting that resistance. But that resistance can be tough sometimes. I'd rather go eat some pizza and forget about it.
Oh, yeah. Well, today.
Obviously.
Today, you know, I did my workout about 3 in the afternoon, and I get back to school. I'm sitting in the car for an extra 10 minutes because the class is at 5:30. And the first time I got out of the car, I could feel my legs going like, kind of like not cramping, but going, hey, good thing you've been drinking water, mother. Like, yeah, you know, I was ready to get Charlie horses and all that, but thankfully I'm limber enough, just enough. But I pushed it. And then later in that day, while I was editing, I got up and I walked like an old man. But I feel much better. The old man pain of exercise pain is good.
It makes a big difference.
It does.
Would now be a good time to go check out our weigh-in?
Yes.
Yeah.
We did our weigh-in, everybody. Our first week, we came in at
324 for me, maxing out the scale.
Yes. No, you were 6 pounds light. And for me, it was 240. All right, let's cut to that now. All right, it's weigh-in time. We've been a little bit more than a week since our last weigh-in. I was at 240. Brandon, what were you at?
324.
324.
Maxing the scale out.
All right. You do the honors.
This is an overdue, but also unexpected weigh-in. So we didn't prepare today. We might have drank a bunch of water.
I drank a gallon of water. I'm preparing for 75 hard or 70. And
what does that mean?
I'll be telling you all about it.
Oh yeah. Oh, here we go.
That is the subject of today's. What are you at? Holy shit! You're down a solid 14 pounds. You're at 310.
I've been working out.
Okay.
Lifting boxes out of units.
Your dad made you work?
No, just my own stuff.
Okay. I am at 243.
Is that up?
I went up 3 pounds. I was with Mom and had to drive to Florida. Went to Buc-ee's twice.
I love this.
Waffle House once. And then my Aunt Ethel, the lovely, lovely lady Aunt Ethel, made sure that I ate pancakes and waffles and bacon and sausage.
Lots of heavy carbs.
She just fed me. And there was cookies every morning. And if we knocked out all the cookies, guess what? The next morning there was new cookies and a cake, my favorite kind of cake, a German chocolate cake. There was
there was like pressure. They were all watching it. They're like, you need to eat.
Yeah.
Why aren't you eating?
It wasn't
more
like
cookies?
it wasn't like a Jewish mom like forcing you to like, oh, you barely have anything on your bones, eat. No, but it was close.
Well, my scale at home said like 315, so I was at 311. That's happy news.
Oh, my scale is 4 pounds underweight, so I was actually like underweight. But I literally drank a gallon of water today, so that's not 8 pounds, because when you start drinking a gallon of water a day, guess what? You're gonna piss all day.
Is a gallon really 8 pounds? That's heavy as shit.
Yeah, 8 pounds a gallon. 8 pounds a gallon for water. So everybody, that's our official weights. I am at 243 now, but I didn't take my shoes off.
235 tomorrow.
I didn't.
Pisses out all that water.
Yeah. I'm either the same weight or less, and I started a workout channel. I'm okay. I will catch up. I know this. All right. Any other thoughts before we go back to the podcast? Before we go back to the studio, the table?
I missed you, Steven.
Oh yeah, I missed you too, Brandon. I also missed not being forced to eat. See, had I not been in a podcast challenge to lose weight, I would have just eaten as much as I wanted. But every bite, I felt awful.
All right, well, now's where it gets real. We're going to really start working out and really start losing weight.
Oh, yeah. Well, my workout channel's picked up because the intensity on the average is higher. All right. See you back at the studio. All right. That was our weigh-in, everybody. I have gained weight. Now, I'll admit, because today's a preliminary thing, it's not like, on the line. I didn't take my shoes off. I didn't wear my lightest pants. I've got an undershirt on. I could have just, I could have dropped something.
It's what we call playing possum. He's like, oh, I'm not a threat.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not losing anything. And then all of a sudden, he's going to drop 10 pounds.
Yeah. No, I'm feeling it. Well, I mean, So, part of losing weight, and we've all read on losing weight, it's just the discipline to do it. One of the most important things is obviously diet. We're going to go into that later. But seriously, if you want to lose weight, is your metabolism. Yes, your diet contributes to that. But if your body is burning calories, if you are a machine, and if you sit down and you do nothing all day for months on end, guess what? You're going to be burning a lot less calories than if you have the muscle mass built, because muscle burns calories faster. So if you exercise and you get your body burning calories and it's hungry for them, you will burn more calories just from, even on a day that you're sitting still doing nothing. Once you build up enough muscle mass, you will have your engine burns it better. So if you live a sedentary life and then you exercise like crazy one day, you're not really doing as much as someone who exercises very regularly, because they've built the muscle, which just having muscle mass burns calories. It will burn fat off your body faster than all of a sudden out of nowhere getting some discipline overnight.
Yeah, I've heard that lifting weights can be, just as effective as cardio, if not more so. Yeah.
Oh yeah, just muscle mass burns calories.
Muscle mass burns calories.
Yeah, and
muscle mass burns calories.
Muscle mass burns calories. So, the exercises I've been doing, they've been mostly legs, and I got to put some upper body things in there, but I guess my legs are the best part of me. So.
Huh?
So what are you doing over the next 3 weeks while we work on this?
I just, like I said, try to get some fasting in there and probably get some lifting in. But I've been facing that resistance this week. But I have been staying active, getting a lot accomplished, and I feel good about that, and it's paid off so far.
Yeah, you dropped like 9-10 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, you did good. Now, my issue with fasting is the boomerang effect. You come back to food and your body's like, oh, finally.
Yeah.
Like I could start, you'll eat one saltine cracker and then you're 2 pounds heavier just because your body's like, oh, I'm going to hold on to that saltine real good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting one, but my body responds well to it, but I have to keep consistent at least, once a week or, staying with healthy foods in between, so.
I went to Aldi and they were out of grapes. I wanted grapes.
Yeah, what do you got in your kitchen right now?
What's in my kitchen right now is apples, oranges, cheddar cheese, a pork butt that I had in my crock pot with potatoes and carrots. I'll admit, I also bought one of those thaw-to-eat Reese's peanut butter pies. Don't go to the supermarket hungry, anybody.
Do you know what I successfully avoided today? Was I was at the gas station getting a couple snacks. I got a sandwich, some cheese, and some jerky, and Slim Jims. And I avoided those little delicious apple pies that we were talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Those are just pure sugar and carbs, but
Well, none of that, but they could sit at room temperature for 9 years and not go bad. That's not good for your body.
Those are my favorite. Those are like, I always think like that's a meal sometimes for me, so I love those things.
Well, you mentioned last week that like even meat has sugar added to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like meat having sugar. Like I should not be eating meat that has sugar added to it.
The Slim Jims definitely do, so that wasn't a healthy choice. But
no,
but I just wanted some
or even
meat.
just deli meat. Like I'm I'm at grocery outlet and I'm looking at the deli meat and okay, if it says honey cured ham,
yeah,
obviously that's going to have a little bit of sugar or sucrose or whatever.
Yep.
But almost everything else also has sugar added to it.
There's a couple that don't. It's like roast beef and maybe turkey sometimes, but you really have to search for it.
I got lucky. Grocery outlet had a sale on like these packs of turkey. They're really good. I need to go back and buy 10 of them. Like 6 ounce. They were like usually $6 or $5, and they were $1. And I ate one today, and I'm like pleasantly surprised that it was like no nitrates added, no nothing, like supernatural turkey, and it'll be gone by tomorrow morning when I fucking go back. It sucks.
I grew up on those little packet lunch meats, you know.
Are you talking Lunchables?
No, like it's like a little bag full of just for sandwiches, like budding or something.
Budding, yes,
yeah. And that's sugar. It has sugar in all of them.
Oh, that is one of the lowest quality meats. I went about 5 to 8 years without eating one because, like, you know, when you're 18, they're pretty good. You know, 75 cents meat, yeah. Mm-hmm. And then I ate one, and I like somebody else was shopping for like a fundraiser banquet kind of thing, and I was super hungry. He's buying all this food, and I'm like, fuck, I only got like $2 on me, so I bought like a quick pack of those, and I realized even though I was super hungry, I realized how low quality of meat that was. Yeah,
you kind of taste it now. You know, now that I've had better meat. When I was a kid, it's all I knew, but it's got sugar in it. And then sometimes it's really salty. It's not. I mean, they probably put that stuff on it because it's so poor quality.
Oh yeah, no, you gotta hide it.
Yeah,
and that's one of the things that I'm glad I don't have kids yet because I would have been a fuck up with it. I would have gotten them hooked on the waffles and dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets and all the stuff that we had growing up.
One of the best things I should stock up on is tuna. Tuna in the can.
I don't like fish. I wish I did.
Yeah.
If I liked fish, I'd be. One, I'd have access to a whole another half of the menu. Mm-hmm. And two, I'd have access to some pretty healthy proteins.
What is it? Is it the smell?
It's the taste and smell.
Yeah.
And the texture I can get over. Mm-hmm. But the taste, it's just...
I think some people are just programmed that way. It's genetic.
Don't like it, yeah. I'm a potato and steak eating motherfucker. So, yeah, when I have kids, I really hope to stay... I don't want to deny them these things because one issue that you run into is your kids go to someone else's house and they eat junk food. Mm-hmm. So you got your kids eating like proper, healthy, balanced diets, and if they have any friends, they're going to have access to these fruit by the foot. And dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets and waffles and frozen pizzas and all these other awful things that make us fat and unhealthy. And because there's food scientists that have mastered how to make it so that you taste one dinosaur-shaped chicken nugget, or one little piece of budding ham, and you like the sugars and the salt and all the combination just makes it so that you're an addict.
Do you know what the crazy thing is I've heard is the processed food or the sugar or whatever it is, your brain reacts like it's cocaine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like your brain lights up as if you're doing a drug.
Yeah, because it's like I've never had so many calories in one place. It's got everything I've ever needed. Ah. Yeah. So, we've literally have people biohacking our food so that it manipulates our simple caveman lizard brain to love it. And if you do not have the ability to decipher these notions of when you have. I remember 20 years ago, I hadn't eaten at McDonald's for about 6 months to a year. I was on my way somewhere, couldn't eat anything else, so I had McDonald's.
Lit up your brain like a firework.
Oh my God. I was thinking of those French fries. Every time I drove by a McDonald's, it was like the cigarettes or alcohol or whatever, of just, oh man, that'd be so good right now.
Yeah, it's not even like I want Jack in the Box. It's like I want McDonald's.
I want
McDonald's has a specific kind of chemistry.
Yes, it does. McDonald's has mastered the salt, sugar, and oil combination in their French fries.
Then you get a big Coke next to it, and you're just
man.
you eat all your calories for the day in one meal, and it's all shit food.
And you have no nutrients. There's no magnesium in there. There's no manganese. There's no silicate, or there was no. No.
But they do, I think, now have like a salad option, maybe.
No, they got rid of that. That wasn't.
That was like 10 years ago.
Not only that, but in order to keep that salad fresh, it had like the same ingredient as antifreeze in there. Yeah, it had some weird They didn't just have it wasn't just water in that salad. It was like it had some crazy chemicals.
I never tried it. I forgot it's off there.
The salad was something that you like. You got your vegan, vegetarian cousin that's along for the trip, trying to ruin everything, and okay, we can go to McDonald's because we're able to get you that stupid salad.
Yeah,
but
I feel like even if I just got the meat, I was like, can I get a meat patty on its own, or I pulled the bun off or whatever? It's still full of sugar and salt. I can't possibly.
And you're cheating yourself.
You're cheating yourself.
Eat, and here's the thing. I discovered this. Covering McDonald's in a different show, you could say all sorts of honest but awful things about McDonald's, and it will still upset me because you're talking bad about America.
Yeah.
McDonald's is America. Don't you besmirch it.
Sounds like Stephen and I are still reprogramming from this food and our attachment to this food.
It ain't easy.
From early life, or, having it as kids or whatever, or adults.
And our parents fell into this trap. Like, I didn't have this as a kid. You know how many of them tell themselves that? And then their kids get into these big fat blimp-like shapes.
Sure.
It's like they don't. Well, I didn't have this as a kid. So that's why you get a nicer TV or the video game system or a better jacket or better shoes because they didn't have these nice things. When that is the programming of the marketers. The marketers have programmed us to want things. They don't care if our family stays intact. They don't care if we're healthy. They don't care if we're happy. In fact, happiness is the enemy of the marketer wants you to pursue happiness. And happiness is just that feeling until I need more happiness. So let's use Pokemon as an example.
Gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch them all.
If you don't catch them all, you will not be happy.
You will not be happy. And when Pokemon came out, and it was Pokemon Red, for the Game Boy.
Red, blue, and yellow.
Yeah. Well, it was Red first. And man, that made you happy having Red. Oh man, you were so happy. You were the happiest you've ever been. And then all of a sudden you started seeing the yellow, and you weren't nearly as happy with the red.
I want to say, I think it was red and blue first. They both had different Pokemon on them that you could exchange, and then came the yellow.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it's red and blue.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense.
Yep.
So, okay, you had red, and your parents loved you only enough to get your red, and you were happy with that for a while, and then you saw the blue.
And the marketing technique was you can't catch all the Pokemon if you don't have both.
Unless you have both.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even you had to have both. It was you had to have a friend that had the other one to trade with.
And the link.
With the cable, with the special cable.
And that's why they made tons of money and everybody loved it.
And then yellow came out, and then the
Pikachu
people
edition.
who had red and blue they weren't happy anymore because now they needed yellow. And then it just keeps on going and going and going. This cycle of needing the newest thing to be happy is as American as apple pie, and it is our biggest enemy as people, as Americans.
I love talking about marketing on this show. It's always a fascinating topic.
About how it shapes our lives, every aspect of it.
And then, like, when you want to be successful in America, you think to yourself, like, oh, what can I do to, like, market, to, like, program people so that they need my product so I can be successful, too?
How can I get them?
I love it.
I've been gotten how best to turn it around on everyone else. Yeah. All right. Well, any other thoughts before we end this show?
I'm going to make a commitment not to eat McDonald's.
Okay.
And I'm going to buy a bunch of tuna, water and tuna this week. And I will not stick to that at all. I'm not as dedicated, but that would be kind of what to aim for.
I've been good. I pack a lunch to school, but sometimes I have gone to McDonald's. But actually, I'm pissed off at McDonald's right now. It'll pass. But the $5 meal I was getting went to $6 while I was out of town. So I'm out. You know, that $1 more, it's like, I'll just go, I'll go to Subway.
It's insane.
I can get a foot long at Subway for $7 with a special code. This episode is not brought to you by Subway, whose bread is not legally allowed to be sold as bread in Ireland because it's got so much sugar in it that it qualifies as cake.
And the meat is all the same meat that they just flavor. You heard that one?
What?
It all has the same base meat, and then they flavor it to taste like roast beef. I've heard this. I think it's true. Don't quote me on it, but I've heard
other
that.
people? Is it people? Is Subway Soylent Green in disguise?
I think so.
And they just color it and flavor it?
Yeah, crazy stuff out there.
Oh, my God. Yeah, we might have to uncover that. We might have to go into some food urban legends next episode. All right, everybody. Thank you very much. This is Steven.
Streamers Podcast Studio. I'm Brandon K. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.
Oh, yeah. Do that, please. It really helps.